If you want to see this next time you log into Fortnite, be sure to like and subscribe. But if you don't, this is what your account will look like. Fortnite just confirmed a live event at the very end of Chapter 7 Season 2, and we have all new information about what you guys can expect to see from it. Especially with the arrival of Showdown Act 2, which is adding in tons of brand new weapons to the loot pool and much more. So trust me, you want to be sure you're staying tuned to the very end of this video, as we have so much to go over, especially when it comes to some pretty cool free rewards you want to be sure you're not missing out on. But if any of you guys are new, we do gift new and old subscribers every single day inside of the brand new item shop. So if any of you guys are going to be in need of a gift, all you have to do is drop a like on this video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the post notification bell turned on, and drop a comment down below with your Epic Games ID. And if you happen to be picking up anything inside of the Fortnite item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTURA, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And well, let's just get into it, as we do have the arrival of Showdown Act 2 happening on April 16th, which we do know is going to be bringing along the arrival of the elites, who obviously are a big part of the brand new arena box fights game mode, and they actually have some super important details tied to the storyline, as they are directly connected to the Imagined Order, the old faction from Chapter 3, who obviously we did defeat. As we had a lot of audio logs that were actually from Zadie, and she did confirm that Dr. Sloan is still out there somewhere.
Sloane's alive because I haven't put her on my list.
And with this, we're going to be seeing the arrival of tons of brand new weapons to the loot pool, which Fortnite already revealed, which you can see up on screen right here. And then we did even see that we're also going to be receiving a brand new reload map called Elite Stronghold, basically the home reality of this elite faction, which is bound to have a lot of hidden details in it, considering the fact that even on this loading screen right here, we can see the old logo of Geno, who was a major villain that Fortnite was teasing over the course of Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, which never ended up making a full appearance. And we did have a proper look at him during the Marvel Zero War comic book, and it does look like he is going to be returning at some point here in Chapter 7, possibly even being one of the next big bads of a future season of Fortnite. But we are getting ahead of ourselves, as Fortnite have also revealed a roadmap for the next few months of Fortnite, which obviously do show us Act 3, which is redacted for some reason. No doubt that this is probably going to be tying into some sort of collaboration, as we did just have it confirmed that we are going to be seeing the boys get a collaboration here with inside of Fortnite Season 2, and also the arrival of Overwatch. But the final act is actually called the Epilogue, which is going to be the ending of the season, which does confirm that we will be seeing a brand new live event featuring the Dark Voyager. And most likely is going to be a massive one, considering we have so many factions here on the island right now, obviously battling it out between the Seven and the Ice King. And also don't forget the fact that we are still currently looking for the remaining members of the Seven, with two of them already having their fates confirmed, with the Imagined obviously now being confirmed deceased. And we also did have the confirmation that the Origin has actually been lost to the Chrome. And well, that only really leaves the Scientist and also the Paradigm. And well, it looks like the Paradigm is going to be super important to everything going on inside of this season, as we did only see the return of her not too long ago during the 0 Hour live event. She was the one who managed to take down the Dark Presence. And this was no doubt the Paradigm piloting the mech, considering there was no other character who possibly could have been piloting it at the time. As the Visitor was obviously in reality unknown, the Foundation was locked up in ice, and we do know the Order was actually in a meteor. And the Paradigm is known for being the Seven's pilot when it does come to these mechs, and she does actually have a history with the Ice King too. Because if any of you guys do remember, back during the Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2 live event, we did actually have the mech suit on a planet called the Ice Moon, which is actually where the Ice King originally comes from. We do know the Paradigm was actually stuck on this Ice Moon ever since the final Showdown event back in Chapter 1. And well, the Seven obviously did save her from this planet in the end, and then we obviously started construction on the new version of the Mecha Strike Commander robot. And it looks like we should be seeing it make its way to the island very soon. Very similarly to the way we did have the Visitors live event last season, when he arrived through the Red Rift in the sky and has now joined our new Seven team. And seeing as how we obviously had the return of The Rock playing the Foundation, there's no doubt that Brie Larson is most likely returning as well to obviously play the Paradigm, as the last time we did see her was during the Chapter 4 Season 1 opening cinematic, where she just completely disappeared. So let me know down in the comments what you think is going on there, as she most likely will be getting a brand new outfit as well, just like the other members of the 7. Seeing as how her original outfit was obviously locked to a time-limited item shop, and the other outfit was obviously locked to the Chapter 3 Season 4 Battle Pass, there's no doubt that we're going to be getting a new version of the Paradigm, most likely being Paradigm Reforged. We'll have to wait and see exactly what happens with that, as that most likely will be an outfit within a future season of Fortnite. Maybe within the next season's Battle Pass for all we know. But with the arrival of Act 2 of the Showdown focusing on the elites, it does look like we're finally going to be seeing the arrival of the Elite Dago outfit. Which I know we obviously had cubs for, where a lot of you guys probably got some of these cosmetics already for absolutely free. And I know some people have been waiting for him to finally make his way into the item shop so people can pick them up for himself. And this most likely will be the case with the arrival of the elites on our Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 island. And also with the arrival of the brand new Elite Stronghold Reload map. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys plan on picking up that outfit. I honestly do think he looks pretty cool. But when it does come to the end of season live event, it does look like the mech is going to be super important to how exactly we're going to take down the Ice King and most likely the Dark Voyager. As you do know, the Dark Voyager is the major enemy here inside of this season, considering he's actually made his way to the OG island for some reason, which is most likely going to lead into the Unvaulting live event, which we should be seeing inside of OG very soon, which is actually the first time we ever seen the 0 point in Fortnite storyline. And seeing as how it is being rebuilt on the Chapter 7 island, the chances are something else is actually going to be located within this vault. And we'll most likely get answers as soon as this event takes place, as the Dark Voyager is still here on the island and he's definitely up to something. So who knows, we could even see an all-new event where it's going to be very similar to the Collision event, where we could be taking control of the Wreck robot yet again, and battling it out against all of the different factions that we're going to have on the Fortnite island. That obviously being the elites, if they are considered our enemies, and also the Ice King, as he still does actually have the skeleton of the Devourer right behind his case. So maybe that could factor somehow into this brand new event. Let me know down in the comments what you think is going on, but this live event should be happening sometime around the end of May, just before we do get the release of the next season of Fortnite, which is starting on June 5th. Which is still quite a bit of time away. We still need to get Act 3 of Showdown before we get the epilogue. But this is all arriving with the brand new Fortnite update on April 16th, which is going to be adding in tons of brand new content from Showdown Act 2 with all of those brand new weapons. And we've also just had it confirmed we're getting a brand new WWE collaboration, coming for the arrival of Stone Cold Steve Austin, as his outfit has just been revealed by Fortnite themselves, which you can see up on screen right here. Definitely a pretty weird collab. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for everything going on here inside of Chapter 7, as quite possibly I think this is going to be the best chapter of Fortnite we've had in years. And if you guys are looking forward to that brand new Elite Stronghold map, you guys can also get early access to it if you do manage to get to Elite rank within Reload Ranked. So if you're not there already, I definitely would be sure to grind that out so you can get early access to that brand new Reload map before anybody else. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video, and if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support credit code YTRA inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.